Welcome back. Um, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
really
we're
know what's
here.
going on. I feel like, yeah, you've kind of
We've got a
are
we've
on the forefront of this one.
we've got an interesting one for everyone today, and by everyone I mean the four people watching. That's pretty good, I feel like.
Let's
Just to start, let's
go.
go. Huge. Um, but today we're doing a bit of an adventure, and we've got a prompt here that we're gonna work with. As you can see by the title of this, we're working with Mr. Gravy McSizzle, a local chef in the town of Botinki. You have heard of a legendary cow that can provide the most legendary meal of all time. You leave your apron and spatula behind, journeying through the forest of Chuckit, when you see, well, let's see. What do we have?
What do we see? Bet it's something.
As you tread deeper into the forest of Chuckit, the dense canopy above filters the sunlight, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and pine needles. Suddenly, you hear a low, mournful bellow, unlike any sound you've heard before. The sound, you follow the sound, pushing aside the branches and stepping over gnarled roots until you come across a clearing. What are we doing?
Hmm.
As we can see here, we can have there's story, there's do, say, story, and see. So what would we like to do here, sir?
Probably C. You want to
Okay,
see where that sound is coming from,
all
right?
right. What are we looking for? Just looking.
For the source of the sound.
All right. Oh, whoa!
What?
I did not
What is
realize that was
that?
a thing. I can't tell. Um. Okay, so C is like a. How about? Oh, look what's making the sound. Oh, we've already found the cow. In the clearing, you find
Oh,
a creature unlike any you've seen before. It's a cow, but not just any cow. It's enormous. Its hide a deep, shimmering gold. It looks up at you with its liquid brown eyes, a ring of wispy white fur around its snout. What are we doing?
you want to talk to the cow?
Yeah, let's talk to the cow.
Well, I
Is
feel like that's only the only reasonable thing to do.
right.
Um,
In
I don't know.
his most funky accents, what do we say?
Um, Howdy there. I don't know. Do you want to put something else at the end?
Howdy
Howdy there,
there, cow.
cow.
Did did we say that? The
We said
cow
howdy there. Wait.
blinks, tilting its massive head to the side as if trying to understand you. Lets out another mournful bellow, this time with a hint of curiosity. Howdy there, cow, you repeat, stepping closer, your hands raised in a peaceful gesture. The cow sniffs the air, its nostrils flaring, and it takes a step towards you. I reckon you're a sight for sore eyes. Um, how about
You
how about
can
that?
speak?
I don't know if he said that or we did, but I think we're making it so
We're about to
he.
find out. Oh,
The cow nods, its massive head bobbing gently. Indeed, I can, human, it says, its voice deep rumble like distant thunder. I am known as Arus, and you are? The cow, the cow's eyes, those pools of liquid brown, regard you expectantly. You look at the cow. This gold-hide giant can speak, and you decide to be honest. I'm Gravy McSizzle,
in his funkiest of accents, he
in his
says,
funkiest
I'm
of
Gravy
accents.
McSizzle.
Gravy McSizzle.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Crazy!
How about we do a little dance?
Do a little dance. A funky little dance. Aw.
Oh no! He
No.
threw. Um, You sway from side to side, a slight grin playing at the corners of your mouth. Crazy McSizzle, at your service, Arius. The cow watches you with a raised eyebrow, or so it seems. A pleasure to meet you, Gravy McSizzle. It rumbles, extending a hoof. You take it, feeling the rough texture of its golden hide. What do I owe this pleasure of your visit?
Uh, we heard story of your legends. We heard legends of this great cow, something like that, and we wanted to see if the legends were true.
Oh, is that? I don't believe that it's just milk.
Yeah. Can I milk you?
No, 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 because there was more than that, I believe.
Something about your meat. Burger. Yeah, burger, real. We're gonna have to kill the cow, the talking cow.
And
Chicken said so.
they did. The chicken said so.
That's true. I remember that
Yeah.
distinctly.
It sound pretty good. I feel like Gravy's focused on the burger.
I think Gravy should do another funky dance. Do you really believe that most legendary meat could be reduced to something as mundane as a burger?
Well, I think it would be a pretty good burger.
It can change the course of lives. I mean, I've had a pretty good burger that changed the course of my life.
Ever heard of Five Guys?
Real, real. You want a $12 burger?
Oh
That'll
my
change your
God.
life.
That's a burger made in gold, that's for sure. Um, Arius blinks, tilting his head slightly. Five Guys? I am not familiar with this term, Gravy McSizzle. Is it a place, person, or perhaps a dish? The cow's brow furrows, its massive body shifting slightly. Regardless, the point remains. The legend does not speak of burgers, but of something much more profound. I'm pretty sure
Pretty
it
sure it speaks
speaks of
of
burgers.
burgers.
They cost $15 and come with, and this is the official term, an ass fuck load of fries to boot.
It's the official term?
Yeah, that's the
I've,
official term.
yeah, I'm sure it is.
You chuckle, your hands on your hips. Well, Arius, where I come from, the most legendary meal is indeed a burger. And from what the chickens told me, yours is the prime ingredient for the best of the best. I'll be, I'm talking about a burger that will make people weep with joy, Arius. A burger that will change lives. A burger that you can put as many ingredients as many toppings on it as you can, or as you want.
Shout out Five Guys, for real. Not sponsored.
Can you imagine if you were sponsored by Five Guys? That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. I don't know what I would do. I feel like that's a lot of guys to be sponsored by.
Yeah, I can barely handle one guy.
Whoa,
Oh,
pause. What do you mean by this? Uh,
we're having a
what
bit of a technical issue. This is not
what happened?
unexpected. I don't know.
Oh,
See?
oh, there we go. Oh,
There's something funky going on here.
Oh, you have to log in or create a free account to continue playing.
Oh joy. One moment then.
Sick.
Just gonna come over here. We'll be right back.
Yep. Yep. Too bad we'll never know the story of Gravy McSizzle and the Golden Cow. Huh? Insert shocked face here.
Oh, I was muted. That's fun. Uh, Glimpse of Eternity. With your trusty apron and spatula exchanged for a sturdy pack and a heart full of determination, you embark on a epic quest into this enigmatic forest of Chuckit. As the aromas of your kitchen fade in the distance, you find yourself standing in the edge of a realm where the trees whisper in tongues of ancient recipes and the air is thick with the scent of unexplored flavors. As the sun pierces the canopy, casting dappled light upon a moss-covered path that beckons you deeper into an emerald embrace of the forest. The first twig snaps underfoot, signaling the beginning of your culinary odyssey, and as you venture forth, you can't help but feel the weight of destiny steering you towards an encounter that could either make or break your legendary status in the annals of gastronomy. So, this one gives us some choices, it looks like. So we can choose to cover the moss-covered path, trusting that it will lead us there, or we could try to consult the trees, or we could set camp for the night already, or we can write our own custom action. What are we feeling?
I feel like it's boring to go with the preset ones, right?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I feel like you gotta go with fun.
We gotta pave our own path. I think we should just start calling for the cow.
Digging a
Oh,
brand
that.
new path. Quite literally, we'll pave our own path. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. As you plunge your callous hands into the fertile soil of the Chuckit Forest, ancient whispers grow louder, the air thickening with anticipation. The moss-covered stones and tangled roots offer surprisingly little resistance, as if the earth itself is eager for you to forge a new path in the elusive culinary cosmos. The dirt beneath your nails is a testament to the dedication that has propelled you from a simple kitchen in Botanki to this enigmatic wilderness. The foliage seems to part ever so slightly, guiding your digging in a serendipitous direction. The forest, ever observant, watches your makeshift trail slices through the underbrush, leaving a scar on the landscape that even the most seasoned foragers would find curious. With each shovelful of earth, the whispers swell into a symphony of your approval, hinting that you are on the right course. Looks like we made the right choice. Your
Let's
muscles ache,
go.
sweat beads on your brow, but the thrill of discovery fuels your unyielding spirit. As the shadows in the forest deepen, you come onto a clearing, and in the center, a solitary gleaming mushroom, its cap a vibrant shade of cerulean blue. The mushroom seems to pulse with otherworldly energy, as if it were a sentinel, silently acknowledging your arrival and the audacity of your quest. The scent of untold flavors wafts into the clearing, beckoning you closer, hinting that the secrets of the culinary cosmos might be just a few digs away. Are we sure that the mushroom isn't the cow?
I think we should eat the mushroom.
It eats the mushroom in one comic.
Like,
What does it
imagine
say?
like Bugs Bunny unhinging
Yep,
his
yep,
jaw
yep,
to eat, or Scooby Doo.
yep. Just the boom.
Oh,
As the vibrant cerulean cap of the mushroom meets your teeth in a single comically large bite, your senses are immediately inundated with a symphony of flavors that transcend the mundane. Each chew resembles a cascade of notes that dance across your palate. Spicy, sweet, Umami, bitter, sour, all converge in an explosion that defies the very boundaries of what you thought possible. The forest seems to hold its breath, the whispers of ancient recipes momentarily silenced as the mushroom's essence floods your very being. You feel a particular lightness, as if you had ingested a piece of the very cosmos itself, and with it a sudden surge of clarity. The veil that shrouded the path to the culinary cosmos begins to lift, revealing a gossamer trail of stardust that leads you deeper into the heart of the enigmatic Chucket. The mushroom's energy pulses your veins, illuminating the way ahead with an ethereal glow that pierces the darkness. Your stomach, once a mere vessel for sustenance, now feels like your gateway into a new realm of culinary enlightenment. With renewed vigor, you follow the shimmering trail, the flavors lingering in your mouth, a constant reminder of the Epicurean heights that await you. Wow, there are big words here. The forest,
Yeah.
now a canvas of edible wonders, whispers anew with secrets of ingredients that could revolutionize your art. Each step you take along the Stardust path is a step closer to the legendary cow and the destiny that awaits you at the zenith of your culinary odyssey. So, I do notice that they said the forest is a canvas of edible wonders.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I was gonna say he either starts like packing things up for recipes in the future, or he's just eating things.
I think he's hungry.
I think
Ooh,
he's. It's been a. He did a lot of digging.
ooh, he's a hung.
Hungry. He's a hungry boy.
Okay. Mm, mm, that for I think
Major
we do that.
Ratatouille vibes.
That's exactly. I was thinking about Ratatouille too, with like that one scene where he bites into it.
Yeah, he bites into like the cheese and he's like, "Oh my God, cheese!" And then he bites into the grape and he's like, "The flavors, they're mixing."
It's like it's almost like we're also in Willy Wonka, the his
Oh yeah,
forest.
his
Oh
candy
God.
forest.
The
This
forest,
guy is
like
a
a
little rat
haunting
boy.
labyrinth of mysteries, now transforms before your eyes into a smorgasbord of edible delights, each tree and plant a potential ingredient in the grand feast of the culinary cosmos. The whispers of recipes become more insistent, as if the very essence of the forest is urging you to sample its bounty. You find yourself plucking a leaf there, nibbling on a berry there, each bite revealing a new dimension of flavor that adds to the growing mosaic of your culinary palate. Your hunger must have once a mere rumble in the depth of your stomach, now a ravenous beast demanding to be satiated by the exotic tapestry of taste that surrounds you. The stardust trail weaves through the trees, leading you to a babbling brook where a fish with scales of gold leap eagerly at the sight of your shadow, their eyes gleaming with a hint of your curiosity. You catch one, its flesh simmering as you do, and with a flick of your wrist, you prepare it over a small fire, conjured by your newfound gastronomic powers. The aroma fills your air with a heavenly scent that even the gods would envy, and as you take your first bite, you feel an inexplicable bond with the creature, as if its very essence were now part of your culinary soul. The flavor is so divine that you swear you can hear an angelic chorus of the forest creatures serenading you with a tune of pure joy. Your hunger momentarily sated as you continue along the path, your eyes widening with every step you discover more of the forest's edible wonders. It's a culinary dreamscape, and you, Gravy McSizzle, are the maestro orchestrating a masterpiece that will resonate through the ages. I think he shall call that.
Here's.
Oh, you have something?
Well, I was gonna say no, no. I was gonna say we. You can put in the prompt and then I'll discuss this while it's generating.
Yeah, sure. I let's see. I think I shall call that a.
Long John Silver.
What do you think? I think I shall call it a Swedish fish, like candy it was.
Ah,
No, what were you gonna say?
yes. Oh, so if gastronomy was a magic, what would it be a subclass of?
I feel like he's a bard.
Druid? Ranger? Bard? I guess Bard, yeah, because cooking is like performance.
Yeah, it's like an cooking is an art, and anyone who says differently is simply wrong.
Yeah, cooking is an art. Yeah, Bard. This guy's Gravy McSizzle, the world's most famous bard.
He's a bard. As a golden scaled
I was
fish sizzles away on a makeshift spit, the name Swedish fish lingers in the air. It's a whimsical moniker for a creature that defies the very boundaries of your culinary imagination. The sweet, succulent flesh, kissed by flame and seasoned with a hint of mysterious mushroom's essence, indeed does bear a striking resemblance to the sugared confection of your youth, only 1,000-fold more heavily. The name sticks, a testament to the delightful fusion of the familiar and the fantastical that your journey has become. The forest critters, having caught your wind of creation, gather around your fire. Their eyes glow with a curiosity and a touch of envy. They seem to nod in approval as you share your story of your discovery, whispering among themselves in a language that crackles and chirps that you can almost understand. The stardust path now gleams brighter, reflecting the light of your bur- bur- burgeoning in the land? uh, burgeoning legend. With each step forward, the whispers of ancient recipes grow clearer, and you find yourself humming an unfamiliar tune, a melody in which seems to resonate the very essence of the ingredients around you. The trees lean in, eager to hear the tale of your next culinary triumph. You pick a handful of luminescent berries, their juice staining your fingertips with a neon glow, and pop them into your mouth. The explosion of flavors like a symphony of fireworks, and the blend of tardiness be the perfect accent to your Swedish fish recipe. As you continue along the path, the ingredients of the forest present themselves like eager students before a master chef, each one more beguiling than the last. The quest for the culinary cosmos is not just about finding the mythical cow, also the journey about uncovering hidden delicacies that lie within the embrace of the Chucket Forest. Your taste buds, once mere mortal sensors, have been elevated to the status of divine instruments, tuned to the harmony of flavors that resonate through this mystical realm. Each discovery a verse in the ballad of your Epicurean Odyssey, and with every bite you are rewriting the fabric of the culinary cosmos. But it is about the cow, though, right?
it is about the cow. We have to find the cow.
But it,
He's gonna start going. Here, cowie, cowie, cowie. Here, what is it? Culinary cosmos. Like calling a dog.
Mr. Culinary. Let's see how that goes. Your calls of here, cowie, 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 here, Mr. Culinary Cosmos, I know you can hear me, echo through the ancient trees, a particular melody that seems to resonate with the very essence of the forest. Your whispers of the trees swell into a murmur, their branches swaying gently as if as the response to your culinary summons. The stardust pressed on their foot begins to pulse in time with your calls, the vibrant hues of the particles intensifying with each step closer to the heart of Chucket. The air grows with anticipation and the scent of untold flavors mingling with the sweet perfume of blossoming trees. Suddenly, the forest falls silent. The whispers hushed as the critters dozen, frozen in mid-motion. From the dense foliage ahead, a soft melodic low emerges, growing louder with each passing moment. A shaft of golden light pierces the canopy, illuminating from the clearing the legendary culinary cosmos emerges from the grace that belies its colossal form. Its fur, a tapestry of swirling galaxies, shimmers in dappled light. Its eyes, twin stars of azure flame, lock onto yours. The cow's breath is warm and fragrant, carrying you to the promise of a meal that would indeed mend hearts and reveal eternity's secrets. It seems to understand your quest and your depth of your culinary ambition. You stand, heart racing, before the creature holds out your key to your destiny. With trembling hands, you reach into your pack, ready to present your offerings of Swedish fish and luminescent berries, hoping to win its flavor and gain the wisdom required to harvest its essence without disturbing the delicate balance of this enchanted land. The cow's gaze softens and takes a step closer, its nose twitching with curiosity at the aromas wafting from your makeshift feast. The forest holds its breath as you extend your offerings, and in that moment, you realize the journey has been so much more about the understanding of soul of food as it has been about finding the ultimate ingredient. The bond between chef and beast, the symphony of flavors, the dance of the divine. This is the essence of the culinary cosmos, and you, Gravy McSizzle, stand on the precipice of a gastronomic revelation that could alter the course of culinary history forever.
I was gonna say he's just gonna take a bite out of the cow.
As the gleaming blade slices through
Oh.
the air, the tranquil symphony of the forest is shattered by the cow's anguished bellow, a sound that pierces the very fabric of Chuckit and echoes through the realms of culinary legend. The culinary cosmos falls, its lifeblood painting a once pristine clearing with a kaleidoscope of cosmic hues. The trees weep amber sap, their berries lose their luster, and the whispers of the ancient recipes fall silent, replaced by the mournful hush that hangs heavy in the air. The light in the cow's eyes fades, leaving behind a vacant stare that seems to question the very nature of your quest. A profound sense of loss washes over you as you stand before the lifeless form of a creature whose essence you sought to claim. The golden fish in the stream have lost their luster. The glow of luminescent berries seems to dim in the shadow of your regret. The stardust path behind you fades away, leaving you in the desolate landscape that mirrors the emptiness in your heart. The forest, once your ally and muse, now feels like a cage. The ingredients you transformed it into mere shadows of former glory. The creatures. Well, this is stupid. I don't know if it was a failure. I think that he takes the cow
He's gonna turn into the
and
cow
opens his scroll of teleport,
and
heading
teleport to
back home.
Bukinti.
Yes. With the lifeless form of the culinary cosmos slung over your shoulders, a burden that seems to grow heavier with each step, you unroll your ancient scroll of teleportation. The arcane symbols etched into the surface begin to glow with eerie light, pulsating in a rhythm that matches and fading whispers of the forest. As you chant the incantation, the very air around you shimmers and distorts. The forest's mournful lament becomes a distant echo. The clearing dissolves into a vortex of swirling colors, a bridge between worlds that threatens to consume you and your ill-gotten prize. The weight of the cow is suddenly replaced by a force that tugs at your very being, the force of the cosmos stretching to accommodate your hasty retreat. Uh, As the world around you fades, the scroll's magic flares, and you find yourself standing in the cobblestone square of Boniki. The once idyllic town now cast in a stark light of reality. The townsfolk who had once revered your culinary talents now gaze upon you with a mix of horror and awe, their faces in recognition of the chaos you've wrought to the Chucket Forest. The cow's body, now a grim trophy, lies at your feet, its uh, cosmic essence seeping to the ground, standing the very earth in the tragic cost of your ambition. The mayor, a portly man with a face that had once been jovial, approaches you with a heavy heart, his eyes filled with sadness as he speaks louder than any words could. Gravy McSizzle, he says solemnly. You have brought home more than just a legendary ingredient. You have brought home the shadow of a lost harmony. The town's once lively chatter had been replaced with a solemn silence, the aromas of your culinary adventures now lost with a stench of regret. Um, but I
He's about
can't
to make a
make
he's about to make a
a
banger burger.
hell of a burger, though. Watch this. He makes the greatest burger ever. I'm so curious what they're going to do with this. The townsfolk gather around, their eyes wide with a mix of anticipation and trepidation as you lay the culinary cosmos flesh upon a makeshift grill. The sizzle of the cosmic burger fills the air with a tantalizing aroma that seems to mingle with lingering sadness of the square. Your hands, once shaking with guilt, now move with the sureness that belies you the weight of your deed. As you got a pinch of this, a dash of that, and a sprinkle of the stardust you gathered along the way, each ingredient of the enchanted forest finds its place in a burgeoning masterpiece. The flavor is melting into crescendo of culinary brilliance that can only be born from such a tumultuous journey. As you flip the burger, Patty sends a shower of sparks in the air. The bread, a simple sourdough loaf baked with the tears of the once happy village baker, puffs with a supernatural fluffiness. The cheese, a rare find in the depths of Chucket, bubbles and oozes with golden hue that seems to capture the very light of the setting sun. The moment of truth arrives as you plate the burger. Uh, oh, Plate the burger, its beauty a stark contrast to the grim scene around you. You take a deep breath and offer the first bite to the mayor, his expression a complex tapestry of hope and doubt. As the mayor's teeth sinks into the heavy lean burger, profound silence falls over Batinki. The cosmic flavors, a symphony of cosmic proportions, flood his mouth, and his eyes widen in astonishment. The townsfolk watch, their breaths held, as the mayor chews slowly, savoring every morsel. Then, as he swallows, a soft, almost imperceptible whisper fills the air. A whisper of the ancient recipes, the very heartbeat of the Chucket forest begin to return. The trees rustle gently. and the earth beneath the cobblestones seemed a sigh of relief as the animals peek out from their hiding places. Curiosity peaked. Um, so, what next?
Sec- a second cosmic culinary cosmos appears and nods in solidarity.
I know what's going to happen next.
Who wants a second burger?
Final crumb of the cosmic burger dissolves from the mayor's tongue. A miraculous transformation unfolds at the stunned eyes of Batinki. A shimmering veil of stardust descends from the heavens, coalescing to a majestic form of a second culinary cosmos. The creature stands proudly in the center of the square, its fur a breathtaking tapestry of swirling galaxies, as if drawn from the very fabric of the universe itself. Uh, its eyes, twin stars of azure fire, meet yours with understanding that transcends the boundaries of language. The townsfolk, their expressions of blend and awe of relief, part of it revealed the burgeoning ingredients of the forest, their vibrant colors restored, as if the very essence of the first cow's sacrifice had been transformed into a beacon of redemption. The new culinary cosmos bows its head as a gesture of solidarity, acknowledging your profound connection to the culinary realm and the power of your creation. The air is pregnant with potential. Hey, whoa! Hey,
Whoa,
hey,
whoa,
whoa!
whoa, whoa.
Its whispers of ancient recipes swelling into a crescendo of hope as the trees sway with gentle approval. It seems that your transcendent burger has not only captured the hearts and palates of the townsfolk, but also the very essence of the forest itself. The critters emerge from the shadows, their gazes no longer filled with fear, but of wonder, as if recognizing you as a guardian of the culinary arts. Oh, he goes back and forth.
Oh,
The ingredients of the
yeah.
Chuggett forest, once lost in shadow of your grief, now hold a new promise. A promise of unity and rebirth. A burger, a testament to your unyielding spirit and boundless possibilities of flavor, have served as an offering of peace to the culinary cosmos, and in return you are granted a chance to atone for your earlier transgression. The second culinary cosmos approaches, its breath warm and fragrant, with the scent of 1,000 exotic dishes. It lowers its head, allowing you to place your head upon its horn, which glows with soft luminescence. A surge of energy, a blend of joy and sorrow courses through you, filling you with newfound respect for the ingredients that make up the very fabric of existence. The townfolk, their hearts warmed by the burger's divine flavors, began to share their own stories and recipes. The square once again resonating with laughter, camaraderie that had been lost. The burden of the first cow's sacrifice has not been forgotten. The arrival of a second culinary cosmos brings a glimmer of hope, promise that harmony of the forest can be restored. Uh,
I think you know where this
oh
is going.
boy, I didn't get a chance to try a burger. What luck? Uh, Gravy swiftly flops off the cow's head. Yeah? Do we agree?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't wait to see where this is going.
Gravy McSizzle, with a mix of excitement and a touch of greed, swiftly lops off the head of the second culinary cosmos, having captured the essence of its flavor before the fleeting moment of unity dissipates. The townsfolk gasp in horror as the scene aura of the square is once again shattered by a violent act. The whispers of ancient recipes fade in an eerie silence. The ingredients of the Chucket forest retreating to the shadows. And the stardust path beneath your feet cracks and withers away. The golden fish in the stream lose their. Oh, it's all happening again.
Is it all happening again?
With a heavy heart, he types a stake. The mayor, with his jovial demeanor replaced with stern countenance, raises his hand to stay the townsfolk's wrath. His gaze fixed upon the burger you had created. With a heavy heart, he takes a step forward, the weight of his words echoing the town square. Gravy McSizzle. Your talents are unmatched, but your power for hunger has blinded you to the sanctity of the very essence of who you sought to master. You have not only taken away from the land, but now threatened to consume your very soul. The price of your ambition may be destruction to all we hold dear. The culinary cosmos, now a headless, stands tall, its body shimmering in eerie light, as if defiance of your greed. The burger, once a symbol of hope, now seems tainted by the shadow. The whispers of the Chucket Forest, once your guide, now seem to. The choice is yours, Gravy McSizzle. Will you find redemption or succumb to the darkness of your own making?
Boy, oh boy. Wouldn't it be crazy if a third cosmic culinary cosmos appeared?
Okay, but hear me out. Burgers taste Good. I bet
Real.
if we eat this one, we get another cow.
I know where this is going. There's not going to be a third cow.
The townsfolk watch in disbelief as you, Gravy McSizzle, take a bite of the cosmic burger. The flavors of the first colon. No, 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 no. This. Hold on.
No.
He did eat the first burger, and it re-brought the cow back to life.
What?
That's crazy.
Wait, but I thought the mayor ate the first burger.
I guess we also ate a.
I
Oh
mean, it was
no.
it was a whole
It's a
cow. It
whole
must have been
cow.
a
Yeah,
pretty big burger. We did specify only one burger.
that's true. One burger.
One ginormous burger. So we ate the first burger and the second cow is alive now.
I don't want to make a scene. I'm sorry that I did that. Gravy says while crossing his fingers.
I think he should leave the cow and start and attack the mayor.
At
It's go really,
the mayor,
really off the rails.
imagining what burger he
Ah,
would taste like.
he's just gonna go off the rails.
Yeah.
Gravy McSizzle is insane at this point.
Oh,
What is going on?
the burger in your hand feels heavy as stone. The flavors of the mayor's eyes widen with fear, but also glimmer focus that the ingredients of the burger you sought to use for personal gain might save him. The culinary cosmos protected the mayor.
Gravy McSizzle might go to jail. He's gonna book it.
I think Gravy McSizzle might need to become a god to get out of this one.
I mean, that could be how we end it.
Yeah.
What fun is it if he just becomes a god now?
No, no, he doesn't need to. He does a fun little dance.
And everyone forgives him. It's just a silly little
He's just a
guy.
silly little
He's just
guy.
a little. He's just a little goober. He doesn't know any
He's just a
better.
goofy little guy.
He doesn't know any better.
The townsfolk witness the surreal spectacle of the culinary cosmos' rebirth, watch in astonishment as Gravy McSizzle breaks into a fun little dance. The chef's nimble footwork, a whimsical jig that seems to mimic the playful antics of forest creatures, a stark contrast to the gravity situation. Yet, as the music of your dance fills the air, the anger and fear that had gripped Botinki begin to dissipate, like the morning fog in the face of the sun's warm embrace. The townsfolk, their hearts touched by your suddenly display of innocence, can't help but be charmed. One by one, their faces soften, their clenched fists open, and their lips twitch to the beginnings of smiles. The children, always the quickest to forgive, giggle and clap along, their laughter balm to the wounded spirits of the Chucket Forest. The second culinary cosmos, its fiery gaze now gentle, seems to nod in approval, as if it's acknowledging the power of your unorthodox apology. The mayor, eyes still wide with belief, can't help but chuckle at your antics, his fear momentarily forgotten. Your dance, and a culinary olive branch, begins to gap but bridges the gap between chef and the community. As your dance reaches its crescendo, the townsfolk swaying with an unspoken rhythm of your remorse slowly join in, their movements tentative at first, but then more assured. The square of Batinki becomes a whirlwind of laughter, camaraderie, and the aura of hope and unity mingling. I don't think it was a. I think he's going to start singing.
Yeah. Um, he's gonna start singing. What song is he gonna sing?
I uh am not sorry. This is my not sorry dance. I I
I would do it
will
again.
do it again, and no one can stop me. And you guys don't care because it's a song. I am the greatest chef bard in the whole world. I really am not sorry.
This guy is the Grinch if he never got redeemed.
Yep.
He's just on like a hate-fueled rampage.
The festive mood falters. Um, Mercy of Kind God. The burger's power, once a beacon of hope, now feels like a weight upon the shoulders of Patinki, a symbol of the fine line between genius, and madness. As the final notes of your tune dissipate like a breeze, your silence stretches, grinding with anticipation. The fate of your legend and the town you call home hangs in the balance. A thread could snap at any moment, leaving the tale of either redemption or ruin. Everyone forgives him, right? That's what happens.
I think that's how the story should end. Everyone forgives him for his transgressions.
Everyone laughs it off. Let's see if we can trick the DM. And so, amidst the tension, a chuckle rises from the throat of the burly blacksmith, a sound that is unexpected as it is infectious. It spreads to the crowd like wildfire, igniting the spirits of the townsfolk and transforming the atmosphere of one to one of wariness to warmth. The mayor's brow furrowed releases, and the chuckle of his own escapes his lips, the tension around the scroll of banishment dissipating like the mist of a morning sun. The second culinary Cosmos, seemingly amused by the audacity of your song, lets out a gentle snort that sends a spray of stardust into the air, cosmic glitter alighting the face of the townsfolk. Um, let's see. The cosmic cow, its aura swinging in the colors of the cosmos, tilts its head and bows, acknowledging the power of your jest. The Chucket forest, ever attuned to the emotions of those who dwell in it, seems to breathe a sigh of relief. Its whispers of ancient recipes once more filling the air of wonder and possibility. The mayor, wiping a tear from the mirth of his eye, tucks the scroll away and extends a hand to you, a gesture of acceptance that speaks louder than any edict. Gravy McSizzle, he says, his voice still trembling with laughter. You are indeed like a chef like no other. Perhaps it is not. Yeah, perhaps your not sorry dance is exactly what we needed to remember the true essence of our culinary kinship. It is not just in the creation of food, but the sharing of joy that we find our purpose. The crowd erupts in cheers, their hearts warmed by the brazenness of the cosmic cow's forgiveness. The stars above wink in approval. They realize the request for the culinary cosmos has taught you a lesson that no recipe could ever impart. The power of laughter. Um, you know what would really make this a perfect day? Are we thinking the
A
same thing?
burger. A burger. And then everyone laughs, and that's it.
I'm just curious if that takes
Uh-oh.
a burger, you
Uh-oh.
say?
Uh,
The mayor's smile returns. Ah, the simple pleasure of a well-crafted burger. Um, oh, everyone's making burgers.
I didn't realize we lived in a town full of chefs.
I thought he was the only chef.
I thought he was the only chef, but it turns out everyone in this town knows how to cook like at an exquisite level.
The first bite of flavor explodes in you. A burger is not just food; it's a celebration of life, love, and the unbreakable bond between chef and ingredient, a bond that has transcended the boundaries of the mortal world and touched the very heart of the cosmos. As the last morsel of this heavenly creation is consumed, the whispers of ancient recipes resume, weaving a new tale of friendship and the unyielding pursuit of flavor. Wow, that's a nice story.
Oh, beautiful. We made a psychopathic bard with maxed out charisma.
Can't wait to see him in Baldur's Gate.
Can't wait to see him in Baldur's Gate. Can't wait to see him in our campaign that we stream the last Wednesday of every month.
That's true. That's going to be great. You know what else I can't wait
Um,
for?
hmm.
McSizzle transcends into. I can't spell, apparently. I'm just curious to see what it's going to do with that.
It's gonna be like, all right, cool, sure.
Why not?
Am I? Yeah.
As the last
At
crumb of
this
the
point,
cosmic burgers graces your tongue, the very essence of the culinary cosmos surges through your being. The fabric of reality seems to warp around you. The townsfolk of Botinki fall to their knees, their eyes reflecting a mix of awe and reverence. As your form is enveloped like a corona of stardust, your apron morphs into a cape of swirling galaxies, and your spatula into a scepter of gleaming silver, adorned with the emblem of a cosmic cow. As the whispers of your ancient recipes crescendo in the deafening roar, the trees of the Chucket Forest sway in homage to your newfound godhood. The second culinary cosmos, its eyes now twin suns of admiration, lowers its majestic head, acknowledging your ascent. As the transformation is complete, you float above the square, your laughter resonating with the power of thousand stars. Your every thought becomes a recipe, your words echoing through the cosmos with the force of the culinary commandment. The very air crackles with the potential, and the ingredients of the force seem to leap at the frying pan of your will. The townsfolk, once mere spectators of your odyssey, are now your devoted followers, eager to taste the dishes that only a chef deity can conceive. The mayor, overwhelmed, can only manage to stutter, "Welcome back, Gravy McSizzle, our chef god." The heavens themselves seem to open, showering you with an array of exotic spices and herbs from across the multiverse. The scent is intoxicating, and the bouquet and a bouquet that could only exist in the imagination of a being transcended mortal limitations. Your eyes, now orbs of pure culinary energy, scan the horizon, seeking the next ingredient, the next dish, the next masterpiece that will elevate the souls of all who partake in your divine cuisine. Moral
all
of the
hail,
story. What's the moral of the
all
story?
hail, gravy McSizzle. Um, burger good.
Burger good.
All hail, gravy McSizzle, the chef god of Batinki.
The townsfolk, their eyes sparkling with the stardust of wonder, nod solemnly, whispering the new moral of your epic tale. Burger good. The very words resonate through the air, imbuing each heart with warmth of the perfectly cooked meal shared with friends, inspired by your transcendence. The people of Batiki begin to understand that the true essence of culinary mastery is not the pursuit of power or domination of ingredients, but the love of the joy that Well, no,
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 burger good.
burger
Burger
good.
good. Burger good. That's all you need to know.
I think we need to let them know
All
that
you
food is not important. It has no meaning. It just tastes good.
food good because Phil Billy.
Yeah. I don't know what he's become. Food good because
Yeah, I don't know why he's talking like this
belly.
now.
It no to any of that stupid soft stuff. Yum. I'm just curious to see where it
Yeah.
goes with this. No, it's not more than just filling their bellies. All right. You know what?
All right.
You know what?
It can't
I've
seem
had
to
it.
comprehend.
I've had it.
It can't seem to comprehend food is just food good fill belly.
Yep. So the moral of our story, guys, is have a burger. Oh, you know what I wanted? I want to try one last thing. I want to try one last thing, and
Go to
that's
Five Guys, spend $20 on a burger and an ass fuck of fries.
an ass fuck load of fries. They'll give you enough fries, I promise.
I promise you, order the small.
Yep, you don't have to do anything else.
Order the small. It's like $5, but it's probably like $8 worth of fries.
Yep. I was at Five Guys the other day, and they like just like they had like he dumped the cup, and then he just started shoveling more fries into my bag.
They ass fucked you with fries.
They did, and it was pleasant.
The only time ass fucking is ever pleasant is when it's with fries. That's the moral of the story. So is Gravy McSizzle the patron saint of Five Guys?
Yes, he is.
Oh, sick.
I'm curious to actually see what this says. The Cosmic Burger, a creation born of the very essence of the culinary cosmos, leaves a profound impact of the townsfolk of Botinki. They speak in hushed tones of the burger that transcended all others, and the legend of Gravy McSizzle, the divine gourmand, begins to spread like wildfire. Inspired by the heavenly flavors of the unity that brought forth, a group of young entrepreneurs from the town set forth on a new quest to share this divine culinary experience with the world. Drawing upon the knowledge of the bestowed golden apple, they refine the recipe, simplifying it to showcase the purity of the ingredients, yet keeping the essence of the cosmic burger intact. They name this new venture Five Guys, a humble nod to the five ingredients that compose the burger's perfection: the bun, the patty, the cheese, the sauce, and the love that binds them all together. Um, the first Five Guys open heart restaurant opens in the heart of Botinki. Its simple yet inviting facade a stark contrast to the extravagant feast of the town's halls. Word of mouth spreads quickly, and soon the people of all walks of life flock to the establishment, eager to taste the burger that made a chef into a god. The line stretches out the door, its air thick with the tantalizing scent of sizzling meat and toasting bread. The chefs, now imbued with a touch of divine spark, move with grace and precision, crafting each burger as if it was a sacred offering. The townsfolk, their eyes alight with the fire of culinary revelation, devour these heavenly creations with a fervor that could rival the most devoted of worshippers. The whispers of the ancient recipes that once echoed through the Chucket Forest now resonate in the bustling kitchen of Five Guys. The stardust path you forge becomes a road of gold, leading countless souls to the promised land of mouth-watering delights. As the franchise expands, the name of Patinky is etched into the annals of gastronomic history, and the legend of Gravy McSizzle grows ever greater. Your humble quest has not only changed the destiny of a town, but also spawned a culinary revolution, proving that even the most mortal of cravings can lead to an immortal greatness. The universe itself now seems to nod in approval. For in the end, food is the one true language that unites all beings, gods, mortals, and even mythical cows, under the warm embrace of a well-cooked and hearty meal and a hearty young. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, guys.
Yeah.
That's how
Hope.
Five Guys was made.
Hope. Yep.
And
Shout out Gravy McSizzle.
we'll see you next time.
Um. See you next time.